Hey everybody, Justin Cena here, and this is a super interesting video. I'm not sure if many people have even noticed this brand new targeting option inside of Facebook ads, and this is pretty cool. And this really shows the growth of Facebook, and you can see they're really putting a lot of effort into kind of using data, using algorithms to kind of do the hardest part of Facebook ads for you, and that's the targeting. Okay, I always say when I go over the ad videos, I say this is where you're going to make all your money, right? This is where you're going to set who's actually going to see your ad, and if you do that correctly, you're going to make a lot of money. If you don't, you're going to struggle to hit sales. Okay, and this is Facebook kind of building tools, building automation, building a programmatic algorithm to help you achieve that goal. And again, I think that they're really, I guess, for the second half of 2016 onwards, they're really focused on that because a couple of weeks ago, early July 2016, they came out with a basically an auto scaling feature. If you recall, I did a video on how they basically will spend 25% more than your daily budget, okay? And they'll only do this if they think that it's worthwhile. Basically, they're saying is, hey, if we think it's going to be advantageous for you, if you're going to get good results, we're going to spend more than you want to, and we're going to pretty much assume that you're going to be okay with that because we're only going to do that when our algorithm tells us that it makes sense. Okay, so you got to put a lot of trust in Facebook. Obviously, they are way smarter than we are, especially their algorithms, right? They're going to be way smarter than we could ever be. So anytime we could use any type of automation, it really excites me because, like I said, this is the hardest part of the business, and we can do tons and tons of research, and there's different ways to do that, but we're never going to have all the data that Facebook has in their back end, right? That the algorithm would be able to leverage. So this is pretty cool. Okay, so this is called the targeting expansion feature, and right now it's only available for website conversion. Okay, and I think really it has to do with obviously everything has to do with the pixel, right? The all the data that Facebook captures in the pixel, but I think in conjunction with the data that you have on your pixel, the access that Facebook has to your pixel, and all the information and data that Facebook obviously stores itself, it's able to do this on a website conversion level. Okay, it's not available for clicks to website, not available for PPE, not available for video views, at least as of right now, late July 2016. Okay. Well, this is super new. Okay, you might not even see this in your account, but it will get rolled out shortly. Okay, and again, this is called the targeting expansion option. And let me actually show you what it looks like. I'll bring up a test ads account over here, and we'll come up here and we'll click create ad. Okay. So first, I will show you. Well, first of all, it's only in the website conversion area. Okay, and I'll show you what it looks like first. So you have to come over here, and it's under website conversion. This will also show up in the Power Editor, but again, it's only for the website conversion objective, right? You see here, use the website conversion objective. So we're going to set that up, and I'll just call this. It doesn't matter. Okay, I'll call this test website conversion ad 1, and we'll go to the next step. Okay, and this is where you're going to see it again. This is where I always say you're going to make all your money here, right? We're going to set our audience on this stage. It says define who you want to see your ads, right? And as this loads, you're going to see a little section. I was doing a little thing in the cow niche earlier. So you have this little box right here, okay? And this box, this little area, expand interest when it may increase conversions at a lower cost per conversion, that obviously does not happen on PPE, right? There is no cost per conversion on PPE. Same with clicks to website, same with video views, lead generation, page likes. Any of those ads are not going to have this feature, at least not yet. Okay, and again, I think it's because, and there really is not much data on this. The only thing is this little section right here. I'm assuming it's because of the all the great benefits of the Facebook Pixel, right? They're able to leverage that data, and that's going to make this work a lot better than any other PPE or clicks to website or whatever. So this is actually probably, and again, this is so new that I'm not exactly sure how amazing this is, but I think it's going to be great, and I think it's going to really make website conversion. It's already the best ad objective. I think this is just another new feature that's going to make it even a step above everywhere else. Okay, I think video views number 2, clicks to website number 3, PPE number 4. But there might be a little bit bigger gap now between number 1 and number 2, being website conversion being number 1 again, because of this extra feature. So what exactly is it going to do? Why do you care about it? Well, it's going to expand interests. And why is that important to you? Well, it's definitely, and I talk about interest grouping, right? When you go and do your interest group research and stuff, you need to be super thorough, and you can't skimp on the research. You actually have to go ahead and find as many interests as you can within that interest group, okay? And that sometimes can be challenging. I always say keep your eyes open, right? You want to keep your eyes open to make sure that you can identify new interest groups or new potential interests to be added to those interest groups. And we're all human, right? We're going to miss some. It would be great if we could leverage Facebook's algorithm, and they'll say, okay, I know and this is Facebook speaking, right? I know everything about my own platform, and I'm just an algorithm right now. I'm a piece of I'm a couple lines of programming code, and if I am coded the right way, I guess I'm going to go out and find people that are similar to Angus cattle feeding, and dairy cattle, and if they're worthwhile, I'm going to show them the ad. Okay, that's the benefit of a program or an algorithm, right? It's like there's no human error involved, right? If there are 150 cow-related interests on there, and this algorithm can go ahead and find them, then that's going to perform at a much higher level than I can, because I don't have access to that data, or maybe I have human error, or I'm lazy, or whatever it is, or I don't do a good job researching, and I just straight up miss some. So this is similar to that way where they spend 25% extra budget on your behalf. If they think it's worth it, they're going to show it to more people if they think that it's worth it, and that should sound pretty familiar to you, actually. That kind of sounds like a lookalike audience, and if you actually come over here back to this page, it says you aren't creating a lookalike audience, but the underlying concept is similar. Okay, so let's go back to scaling or marketing 101, right? When you have something that works, you want to show it to more similar people. This is kind of a built-in scaling method, an interest scaling method here, because Facebook's going to say, okay, if it's working with these type of people, and I know inside the Facebook ads platform, I can go out and find more similar people, then I might as well just go ahead and show those people as well. So it's basically Facebook scaling your ad automatically to people who they deem are worthwhile. And like I said, they're going to do a much better job than you are at figuring out who is worthwhile. Okay. They also say we may decide not to expand your target audience if we don't think doing so will get you better results. So they're saying this isn't just a cash grab for Facebook, right? They're not going to just show more people just so you can spend your money quicker. They're only going to do it if it's worthwhile, right? And this is why it's going to work with the website conversion, because they're going to be able to track all that information on the pixel. Okay. If you want to exclude people, for example, I was thinking about this earlier too, because I don't like contaminating my interest groups, right? Like I don't want to have mixed interest groups. So what you can do is exclude things, and maybe interest groups are more of a kind of a bigger project to exclude. But let's say I just wanted to exclude one specific thing, like cattle, for example. Then I can go over here and I would add cattle, right? I would actually remove it from up here. But let's say I want to make sure cattle is not shown. Now when I go and opt into this interest expansion tool, right, it's not going to include people inside the cattle interest because I had excluded them. Okay, so you're going to still have control over who will, or more specifically, who won't get shown the ad automatically. Okay, and last but not least, they're not going to change any demographic targeting. So basically, if you're setting it to show it to 18 to 24-year-old males, you're only going to get an expanded target audience of 18 to 24-year-old males. Okay, so the interests are the only thing that's getting scaled here. They're not changing any of the other forms of targeting. Okay, this is super powerful, guys. I would be testing this out ASAP. And in fact, I am testing this out. This hit onto my ads account about 4 days ago, so I don't have great results for you, but I wanted to share this with you ASAP. I think it's pretty interesting, and more interesting under the light of Facebook kind of automating some of the more challenging things, right? They started automating how you scale your budget with that 25% increase, and now they're basically scaling your interests, right, or your reach, because they're able to find Justin Seener here. Whoops, they're able to actually find more similar people. Okay, again, this is only in the website conversion objective. Let me show you real quick. Go to boost your post, the PPE objective, and you'll come over here and you're going to see there is no expanded targeting here. Okay, so again, only on website conversion, right? Here's website conversion up here. This is the only place that you're going to find this brand new interest targeting expansion tool, whatever they're calling it. I guess targeting expansion, something like that. But this is pretty cool, brand new, right? It looks like the future of Facebook is going to be them providing more tools to make our job easier, and that's always something that all of us are going to want to hear. So go ahead and test this out. Like I said, Facebook is smarter than you, smarter than me. They're going to be able to find everything about their platform, and if they think that people are out there that are worth showing, we should put our trust in them and let them show it to us. So go ahead, guys, test out the targeting expansion tool. Hopefully this was helpful, and I'll see you in the group.